Now we're ready for the exciting bonding agent. It kind of petrifies the wood. Now Arnie, tell us a little bit about the two different color bottles here.
Well, it's important for the WOODWIZZARDS system. We designed it that everything's going to be mixed in a ratio of 1:1. It's easy. So if we have 2 ounces of part A, we're going to add 2 ounces of part B. But we've also tinted them because when you're handling these bottles, you want to make sure you have 1 of the A and 1 of the B, 2 ounces of the A, 2 ounces of the B, and that way you don't get them confused. We found it a lot easier and less confusion that way.
Show us how you mix this.
Okay. It's important that you use a measuring cup that has increments on it. So 2 ounces of A, 2 ounces of B. It's really important. It was designed that way and engineered that way if we're going to get the bond that we need.
Now let's mix that. That's the clear product.
And that is 2 ounces. Now we're going to add 2 ounces of the B.
Now how long do they have to be able to work with this? Now they're going to stir this up?
We're going to slightly stir this up. You'll see how it's separated in there. You just need to gently stir it.
I'll hold this.
Alright, great.
How long do they have to stir that?
Well, you know, we like to give it a couple of 3 minutes just to stir, just so you can see it will become one color. Systems, we've made everything 1:1. And we've also made it so that everything will be one color when you're done. That looks about good right there.
Great. I see you have a syringe and you have a brush. What would you do first?
Inject these holes and then we will brush the outside to get the bonding going. We don't want this to dry out. It's going to stay at 70 degrees until it starts setting up. You have about 15-20 minutes and we're going to want to put the next part of it, the dough, right on top of it.
Now Arnie, now that you've mixed this, we have 2 accessories here. We have a brush, and it can be a cheap chip brush, and a syringe. And the first thing we want to do is we want to fill these holes with this resinous material. Suck up the material, and what you want to do is inject in these holes.
It's better to do this first, Roger, because we're going to be brushing this and we don't want to contaminate the material that's in here. There you go.
Alright, now we can set that down, and then we take liberally on the whole surface.
You want to apply it so you get as best coverage you can, again, to the point of runoff.
Now if this runs off existing wood, you probably would want to wipe that up, or at least brush it out so it doesn't leave a texture on your painted surface already.
Now we use white vinegar to clean it up. We could also tape it off so anything would go over it, but yeah, you don't want to have that dry onto your painted surfaces that you're really not going to deal with that. If it did dry on there, you could slightly sand it and you're going to repaint it, so you'll be good.
But we want to make sure all the wood surfaces are bonded with this bonding agent.
And we've done a good job right here. It's soaking in. We've got good coverage, all our cracks and crevices, and you'll see it's slightly shiny.
How long do we need to wait?
Again, at about 70 degrees, let's give this 15 minutes and we're ready to apply the dough.
Boy, this is going very quickly. We've filled the holes with the resinous material, we've coated the surface, and now we're going to apply our repair dough.
We've designed this system that you could virtually get this repair done in one day if you needed to have it done.